y'all, it's Deanna. How are y'all doing? It is November the 1st and I am, hang on a minute. The wind's blowing and it just blew this wheelbarrow over onto my fig and trying to hit my greenhouse. And I'm trying to move it. Hang on, y'all. Put it back the way it goes. I didn't have it down. I didn't have it put there very well, but it didn't break my pot, didn't break my fig. I think that white PVC pipe there helped hold it from breaking it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's November the 1st, and I am recording what I did on November the 1st instead of something I did 2 weeks prior. Yay! It'll probably be a couple of days before it gets uploaded because I have one more to upload. One is almost done. Then I have one more and then this one. What is that noise? I hear a weird noise. It's like a phone or something. Anyway, what I did today, besides losing my breath. How are y'all doing, by the way? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're warm. It's cool here. I don't know what the temperature is. It got into the high 30s last night. My tomatoes and peppers fared pretty well. A couple of the pepper plants I had to move, which I'll show you, because they were looking kind of cold and they were a bit chilled. My sweet potato plant, it's looking better than it was this morning, but anyway. Okay. I'm just gonna move down the line with what I did. This right here had some other things on it, which I have moved. I'll show you. Only moved a couple. Did I move a couple? Maybe not. I just changed the position of those two. This right here is a chrysanthemum, and it's a pretty color. Those were long and scraggly. A couple of them I turned, bent a little bit, buried them, holding them down with rocks. A couple of them I cut and just shoved them in the dirt, see if they root. That pot I moved over here. It was over there. There's a piece of corrugated metal on the ground, and it was on top of that metal to cover up where we had buried a cat named Rabbit, who passed away. Was it Thanksgiving or Christmas? Around that time last year. And then a couple of days later, right next to it is a dog who passed away a couple of days after the cat. But anyway, it's been long enough now. I can start moving that stuff and don't have to have something on the ground anymore. I feel like I can. Like nothing's gonna bother it. I may leave that metal because I don't need it. And then there's a crate over there I want to use, but there's also a stand for a bird bath underneath that crate. So I can get the crate and leave the stand. Maybe leave them till spring. That way for sure nothing's gonna, mess with their little graves. Anyway, I moved it here. I've got to water it good. I have to water after I do this video, which I'm trying to get done because my battery is low. And I don't want my battery to run out. There were a bunch of plants right here which have been moved. I just scooted those two over. Still waiting on lacinato kale to pop up. This is the second time to try. Those seeds may not be any good. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, my okra that were here, I pulled them up. They're laying in between the two rows here. Because I hope to next year be able to plant something in that area. Because I've been letting grass and such things rot there. Although some grass is still growing. But I'm not worried about it right now. Oh, I did move a plant. The toothache plant was over there. I moved it here. I put a couple of these little cheap border fencing things that I had here. To try and keep my thief, that if you can see him, that boy right there, away from these kale, away from the cabbage. Because I don't have anywhere to, I don't have a bunch of places to put them up high where he can get to them. So that's why the toothache plant's here. We've got the blueberry on this side and the lemon on this side. So he can't get there that way. There, I also today restarted some yellow rutabaga. Have that there. We will see. I put this is one of the pepper plants that was looking really droopy until I moved it into the sun. So it was kind of, I think it was just a little bit chilled. Too chilled. So I moved it. Or actually, it's 2 pepper plants. What else? I know there's something else. Where? Oh, there's one. I transplanted radicchio. 4 or 5 of them, I think. It could be 6. I put this one with I think that's broccoli. Because the broccoli is going to grow up. It won't hurt the radicchio. I may have to turn it so the radicchio gets sun. Turn it this way. But for now, it's going to get sun. And I put another one. Get away from there. No. Oh, that boy. I put this in here hoping, well, one, to support the plant that's growing up. Hoping that will keep him from trying to yank it out. I have to tape it together. It's falling apart. But there's another radicchio. I moved that kale, which I've determined is Siberian kale, and that Brussels sprout over here closer to, like, that Brussels sprout wasn't growing very well right there, so it'll get more sun, I think, right here. And then I put the kale in between the pepper and the Brussels sprout, hopefully to keep you know who away from it. I put one of the radicchio in this pot. That's one of the where a cabbage was that he stole, which I have it. I know he can probably still get to it, but maybe he won't, because I don't know, turn it a little more, hiding it with the parsley, like this kale. There's kale in that blue pot, but it's being disguised. I moved my elephant over here. I expanded my area here for pallets so I could put this pallet out here. And it's got some of my, that's kale, there's broccoli, there's cabbages, and a radicchio. Hopefully he'll leave them alone, especially with them being up high. Maybe he won't mess with them. I don't know. I've already threatened him with making up some spray with serrano pepper and spraying these plants, and he will not like that. He will not like that. Let me show you this. See this? See how, this plant looks sickly, yes, but the leaves are so droopy because it's cold. But I didn't move this one. This is the shishito. It got sun, but it's still sickly and droopy, and I think the cold has something to do with the droopiness. But the shishito, I don't like the shishito. I'm not going to keep those peppers. I'm not going to overwinter them. I'm going to pick the last ones probably tomorrow and send them off to, well, no, I can't do it tomorrow. He's working in another store in Bayou La Battery. So I'll have to send them off for Saturday. So I'll pick them Friday to send them to the lady at the store who likes them. She cooks with them. I just don't like them. I think they're bitter. I don't like them. Oh my goodness. My knee hurts today. I think this cold weather is not helping it. But of course, if I quit tweaking it, it wouldn't hurt so bad. And this pot right here, which had 4 Chinese cabbages in it, I put a radicchio right there. I think that's all of them. So how many was that, 4 or 5? I don't know. These are my transplants I still have left. There's nothing really growing in any of those. There's one beet that came up in that one. There's one beet right in there. passion flower is going to go because it looks terrible and it's got to go. There's red acre cabbage. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look. Tomato. Some basil that are not going to survive because it's cold. I could put them in the greenhouse where I put my calendula yesterday and my avocado attempt at growing that little avocado. I put them in here because it's warmer. It's a lot warmer. It's hot in here actually. There's the avocado pit. There's my calendula, which looks absolutely terrible. I don't know why. Too many weeds growing in it, I know that. But, grass and such. And then I moved this one in here. This one does real well in the sitting on a log, a tree stump under the trees. It gets enough light down under there. But it does not like the cold. But it survived the winter last year in here. This is the last cabbage that he picked yesterday. And my boyfriend stuck it in the dirt and I watered it in last night. So we will see if it survives or not. If not, oh well. Let's make sure that the cat didn't come in before I shut the door again. I mean, it's not so hot in there that that it would hurt him, but it's not so hot in there that my battery's fixing to die. Not so hot in there that would hurt him, but I don't want him stuck in there without water. Did I show you all of them? I guess I did. All the little transplants. I thought there were more than that though. But that's okay. You saw the big majority of them. 1, 2, there's one over there, 3. There's more. 4. Maybe 4 was all there was. And there's Sebastian laying out here in the grass, enjoying what little bit of warmth is left for today. It's kind of cool. It's kind of chilly in the shade because the wind's blowing, but it's not bad. At least it's not 100 degrees. So, anyway, that is it. Y'all like, subscribe, and share. I hope you have a good one. Say bye, Bastion. Bastion. Hey, Sebastian. There he is. He's so pretty. All right, y'all. We'll talk to you later. Bye.